News, rumors and opinions Sunday, May 11, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. RV excerpts from the Restored Republic via GCR. Update as of Sunday, the 11th of May 2025. Compiled Sunday, the 11th of May 2025, 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by Judy Byington. Global financial crisis. Saturday, the 10th of May 2025, the quantum reset has begun. And this time, it's backed by more than code. It's backed by history, momentum, and a world finally ready to say, enough. Julian Assange on Telegram. Saturday, the 12th of April 2025, the US just, allegedly, triggered the global currency reset, GCR, and the revaluation, RV, shattering the corrupt system that's enslaved the world for decades. Friday, the 11th of April 2025, a classified Tier 1 operation, allegedly, quietly began. $500 trillion is now moving through the global system through perfectly timed veils of tariffs. Trump's trade war was about taking down the rigged currency game. The U.S. Trade Representative is now, allegedly, enforcing currency revaluations as part of new deals. No more manipulation. No more fake valuations. No more China cheating the dollar. The Federal Reserve plans to print $9.5 trillion to buy out global gold. But the moment they move, the dollar hits zero. Gold will shoot to infinity. Inside the Tier 1 blueprint for a silent $500 trillion reset as global financial realignment is already in motion. Over $500 trillion in frozen or hidden assets is now, allegedly, being introduced back into circulation under humanitarian cover. This structure prevents manipulation, bypasses corruption, and protects the mission. 80% of the funds directed toward humanitarian infrastructure, 1% for logistical discretion, and 19% anchored in U.S. Treasury bonds to stabilize the sovereign narrative and avoid inflationary shocks. Tariffs provide the smokescreen. Governments declare economic wins as hidden financial pathways quietly funnel resources through redemption frameworks unknown to the public. This operation will never be called a reset. It will be labeled as liquidity flow alignment, sovereign debt stabilization, or post-pandemic optimization. But make no mistake, this is a reverse-engineered correction of economic plunder. The theft of wealth, time, and global potential is, allegedly, being quietly reversed without ever admitting the theft occurred. Saturday, the 10th of May 2025, Trump activates GCR. Global reset in motion, Ben Fulford on Telegram. May 8, 2025, it's official. GCR is live. Redemption centers are, allegedly, operational. Biometric NDAs are being enforced. Quantum access cards distributed. Digital gold wallets activated. And Starlink has become the digital backbone of the global reset. The war for financial freedom is no longer coming, it has begun. Trump's executive order from April 10th, allegedly terminated the Federal Reserve. All Fed assets are now in U.S. Treasury control under the QFS. Every major transaction in the Restored Republic must now pass through quantum voting system sovereignty checks. The days of globalist central banking are, allegedly, over. Global debt cancellation is happening now. Sources from Southeast Asia and Eastern Europe confirm sovereign debt is being wiped quietly, under biometric NDA lock. Nations once crushed by the IMF and BIS are walking free. Break that NDA? Instant QFS lockout. No appeal. No warning. Redemption centers are real. In Reno, Zurich, and Shanghai, Tier 3 and 4B individuals are, allegedly, being called in, scanned, verified, and issued quantum cards linked to gold-backed digital wallets. Offline. Immune to the old system. Verified funds already visible. Starlink is not a comms system, it's the QFS backbone. Hundreds of satellites now serve as military-grade financial nodes. Encrypted, allegedly, unhackable. This is why dozens of global banks are upgrading, forced into GCR compliance. Bank failures are not glitches. They're cleansing ops. The fiat system is collapsing. Every major currency, dollar, euro, yuan, is falling under the weight of asset-backed reform. New currencies are already being sandboxed in Brazil, Vietnam, Kazakhstan, and parts of the restored US. GCR is not a theory. It's operational. Iceland, Hungary, Brazil already moving. The US is next. As the globalist parasites fall, a synchronized transition unfolds. Militiaman, it's about Iraq, but it's not all about Iraq because the impact that a revaluation will have on the region and trading partners. The world is going to be a part of this. When they turn it on, everybody else needs to be ready for that. That's when it comes to the central bank and the Bank of International Settlements. The central bank of all central banks. Frank 26. If you listen very closely, if you watch very closely, not what they say but what they do, then without a doubt I believe that what we are looking for is already here and it's already been exposed. Because it's no secret in the way the community around the world internationally is reacting. Everybody knows, even the man on the moon. Europe's final act. Germany and EU head for disaster. Only collapse will change Europe, I Mark Faber. Soar financially. The 11th of May 2025. Dr. Mark Faber returns to Soar financially with a raw, unfiltered breakdown of the global economic powder keg. From Trump's dangerous tariff games to Europe's trillion-dollar debt blunders and the collapse of socialist systems, Faber holds nothing back. Is gold expensive or still cheap at $3,400? Why is the dollar doomed but still dominant? And are the BRICs about to shake the world order? Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com